Expat Lifestyle with Bats, and welcome to the Day 2 in London episode. You'll see that I went to Portobello Road initially, the Notting Hill area. From there I walked through Hyde Park and then took myself to the British Museum, and that was absolutely fantastic, culminating with a West End stage show production. Jam-packed day, and I hope you enjoy what I've got to present to you. As always, thumbs up, subscribe, bell notifications on. I hope you enjoy Day 2 here in London. Now, a lovely area of London is Notting Hill, and we associate Notting Hill with Portobello Road and the movie, of course. So here we are. I'm just coming into the entrance of the Portobello Road, and look, I can tell you, Portobello Road, it goes for about and half a mile along there. All the markets, they're all setting up, and I can see lots and lots of people arriving. As you know, I like to get to places early, so I've walked down and back, had the place to myself again, but I know later in the day I'm going to the British Museum. About midday it's going to be busy there, but Portobello Road, for sure, put it on your list if you're coming to London, and just have a look at a little summary of what I experienced just then down in Portobello Road. You can see as well, signpost there, Portobello Market, turn right. I've got Google Maps as well, so can't go wrong. So I thought this morning before jumping on the wrong train. Right, so here we go, as the sign says, Portobello Road. So the market, it's not quite open yet, it's about 20 to 9 AM. So the market opens at 9 AM, I guess, officially. So let's do a bit of a walk along and give you a bit of an idea. It's a market that covers many genres. I'm not in the lookout for anything today. Oh, here's some old boxing stuff. Look at this. Cameras. The old telephone box is now an ATM machine. See that? Is it too early for something sweet? Probably. So the food section of Portobello Road, obviously. Those of you who love your movies, I'm talking about Notting Hill, how many times have you watched it? Personally, it's double digits for sure. So here's the bookshop, the Notting Hill bookshop. Just thought, I'm in the area, why not show you that shop that features so prominently in the movie. It's a great movie, by the way. Now, unfortunately, Hugh Grant isn't inside, nor Julia Roberts, but so I've just gotten off at Marble Arch Underground, and I'm walking through the gates here into Hyde Park. So I'm going to cut across Hyde Park, try and find Speaker's Corner, then come out the other side of the park, drop into Harrods. I've got a bit of shopping to do, and then I've got an appointment with the British Museum. Oh, tonight, West End production, The Lion King. So really looking forward to that. By the way, the weather's still good. I mean, it's cold here in London, but dry. Just another great day to explore this fabulous city, London. Okay, so I'm going cross country. The Serpentine Lake is coming up. Now, I believe there's a swimming group that swim every day of the year in there, but I'll tell you what, the water's not far off being frozen. That would be very, very fresh indeed. Runners everywhere, people walking, dogs are out. It's a great magnificent park in the centre of London, isn't it? It's fantastic, isn't it? People everywhere. We've got our friends here as well saying hello. Yeah, yes, good morning. Good morning to you too. Now, I missed Speaker's Corner. I was hoping to get up onto the platform there and just express my gratitude and appreciation and join the esteemed speakers who have presented there previously, such as Karl Marx, father of communism, the literary giant George Orwell. It would have been good to also have Expat Lifestyle with Bads, but I've walked right past Speaker's Corner. I might have to try and get back to it. So I'm in Knightsbridge now, and Harrods is just in front of me. Just got a little bit of shopping to do. Now, as soon as I walked in the door, security were very, very quick to get me to turn off the camera. Thank you. Bye-bye. Look, unfortunately, not my size. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Never mind. Okay, time for a coffee. So the British Museum just finished. It's so extensive in there. If that's your cup of tea, you like your history and so on, plan to spend half a day. Also, it'd be great to have a plan in place so that you know where to go, where the exhibits are, and so on. Now, free entry. Book online, book a time slot, and it's just a £5 donation, and you miss the extensive lines, and you get through fairly quickly actually. And because I didn't have a backpack, I was even faster to get in. So that's something to consider. So look, I'll give you a little summary of my experiences from outside the museum to getting in and showing you some of what in my opinion, were my highlights. Okay, now I'm off to West End tonight to see the Lion King, so I've got to get back, get ready, put on a different hat maybe not, change my shoes and so on. Okay, so I do a bit of research in terms of which underground station is closest to the British Museum, and in my case it was the Tottenham Court Road station. You come up and you've got all these signposts here. You can see British Museum, just follow the posts. You don't even need your Google Maps. So I'm at Museum Street, aptly named because across the road is the British Museum. Now I've got an entry booked for 12:30, and I know there's big lines. One of the oldest museums in the world. It's got a huge collection. There's a couple of items I'm really keen to have a look at. So let's just see if I can get myself in there. And look, I must say the line's moving fairly quickly. Look at this building, isn't it fantastic? One of the oldest museums in the world. I'm looking forward to getting in and having a bit of a look. Where do we start? The Rosetta Stone. I want to see, that's the number one item, the Rosetta Stone. It's a big setup, isn't it? Constable Stonehenge, dancing with light and shade. The evocative mastery of Hokusei, the wave, and Beatrix Potter's illustrations with the beloved character like Peter Rabbit. Just wonderful to see. Sutton Hoo is the site of two Anglo-Saxon Viking burial sites. One of the most spectacular and famous finds from this excavation dig was this iron helmet. Discovered in 1799, the Rosetta Stone is now housed here in the British Museum. This artefact was instrumental in deciphering ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, as it contained the same text written in 3 different scripts or languages. The Rosetta Stone remains one of the most important artefacts for understanding ancient Egyptian civilization and language. And here we are, Piccadilly Circus. Quite iconic, the big screen here. It's bustling. Just come off the Piccadilly Circus underground. Okay, we're opposite Lion King at the West End. Let's go. So we're coming up to Leicester Square and we've got the M&M store, which we do need to go into. There's a bit of a line. Leicester Square's pumping, isn't it? So this is what we're talking about. All the colours of the rainbow. So there you go, there's your price. You can go by the cups. Can I just say, sometimes you've got to treat yourself. Here we are at Covent Garden Market. So we're on our way to the theatre. And we might walk through.
It just stopped working, ladies and gentlemen!
Ingro Street in Covent Garden. A lot of little eating places along here with a couple of nice pubs down the end as well. So that's something to just consider if you're here in London looking for a good meal before you're going to the West End and seeing a production of some sort. Okay, so we're at the Salisbury, which is in Covent Garden. A lovely little pub, a bit over 100 years old. And look, by the way, I'm here with a close friend of ours for a 60th birthday celebration. Cheers to. Now, did you know Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor had their wedding celebrations here back in the 1960s? Just thought you'd be interested to know that. Cheers. Here I am, West End, the Lion King production. Can't wait. Now I'm standing at a spot called Speaker's Corner. It's at the Marble Arch end of Hyde Park. History tells us that those being executed from about the 12th century up to the 17th century had an opportunity here to before being executed, put their point of view forward. But more recently, the suffragette movement with the women's voting and so on, they had crowds of 150,000 people here listening to those speakers. Further to that, Karl Marx, the father of communism, he's stood in this very spot, as well as George Orwell, the global literary giant. And now, of course, Expat Lifestyle with Bads. What would I like to say? Of course, thumbs up, subscribe, bell notifications on. I hope you enjoyed my speech here at Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. I'll see you next episode. Ciao.